welcome to another episode of Thrifting. I'm eyeballing this PS1. $29.99 is a decent price, and it came with the actual PS1 pad. So I was like, this is a total no-brainer. I'm having this. It wasn't like minty fresh or anything. You could tell it had a life. It was a bit dinged up, but it cleaned up pretty nice. The rubber feet, yeah, it was missing one of the teeth on the spindly thing, and the rubber feet were a bit grubby. But barring that, it was all right. And I just love the look of these things, and I've kind of always wanted the screen, so I thought I'd pick that up. In CEX now, bit of credit, well, a boatload of credit anyways. So obviously I'm still on the Resident Evil kick, so I decided I wanted, I was just checking it's not a duplicate cover there. You got to check in CEX, sometimes they reprint the covers and they print it inside, so I always check. But yeah, the Resident Evil 0, £8 on GameCube, absolute no-brainer. Like, why would I not want that? Like, so now I've got them both individually and the HD collection that has both of them on it, so fleshing it out nicely. Another thing I found in CEX, it's the variant I was missing. There's only 3 different colours of non-analog PS1 controllers, and it's the normal grey, the dark grey, and the see-through one. And this is the see-through one, £8 credit. Bit grubby there. You can see like 30 years worth of skin underneath the D-pad. I cleaned it up nice there. I undid everything and cleaned it up real nice. So yeah, but you can like see the colour of the skin that's underneath that D-pad. So yeah, still a bit of credit left. I got like quite a bit. I can't remember how much it actually was, but £38 gets me Resident Evil 2 on the GameCube. Another heavy hitter in the GameCube Resident Evil collection. So I was happy with that. Yeah, and my N64 copy's turned up today now as well, so that's it. I don't think I need any more variants of Resident Evil 2. I need the Dreamcast one and the Gamecom one. Is this never going to end? I was just like sink all my money into Resident Evil games. So I thought this was a no-brainer. $3.99 for Mario Party 8 is a no-brainer. I mean, it's about £10, £12 in CEX, something like that. I didn't look it up, but the disc was pretty beat up, but it wasn't really a deal breaker. It was the crack in the inside ring that kind of put me off. Because if a disc's like scratched, you can always get it resurfaced, but you ain't know what you can do about. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there is a significant crack in that inside ring. There's not what you can do about that. Like, eventually it'll probably crack into the data as well. You know, it's probably putting the disc in and out of the case, I should imagine. But yeah, I would have rescued it and got it resurfaced if it had been alright, but nah, we don't want that great. I was looking at these random DS games, and I mean, I did see it. I was just having a look at them first. But yeah, Disney's Aladdin and Lion King, it's the Mega Drive versions. They got re-released HD and that on Switch, so I was like, but it didn't have a price on it. I was like, I wonder if they're going to ask £1 for this. Like, I wasn't expecting them to say £1, but they did. It's sealed up as well. I was like, no way, bro. Sealed up Switch game. I have got this on. I actually bought it for about £15 on it in the Xbox a while back, because I was planning on speedrunning Aladdin, but it never happened. I don't know. I just kind of like couldn't be asked to learn the run on that. It was just too hard. I think Aladdin's harder than most games, but yeah, I was absolutely buzzing. She wanted £1 for it, and it's sealed up as well. That's just even better. I was like, what up? So yeah, I was like proper buzzing after that. I was like, well, I wasn't even going to go do some major thrifting today. I was only going to do a bit, but because I saw that, I was like, we're going to go now. We're on it now. I was just waiting to look at the vinyl, but then I saw Batman, the video game, £1.15. So I thought, well, I might as well have it, and it's cheap enough. I don't think I've got this one individually. I think I've got it with Indiana Jones on the same, that double pack thing. I kind of lost my mind as well. I saw this Dance Factory. I was intrigued because it said it uses the iToy, and you can use your own music. So I was kind of buying it out of interest for myself, but I thought, I've never seen this before. It might be worth a punt anyways, for trade. It's not. CEX like 50p. Although there's only 2 CEXs that actually have a copy of it in. So I thought, yeah, maybe. So well, I overpaid. It was £1.85. So £3 for both that and Batman. So I'm in a Dove House down Newland, and I see Elizabeth Moon books. I was like, I read The Lord of the Rings a while back, and I was looking up for other good people who did like fantasy stuff, and Elizabeth Moon's name popped up quite a lot on them lists. After reading that, you know, when you research something and then you actually see it in the wild, I was like, I'll take a punt on them. So we're in YMCA one, and a Chris Rea record popped out. After buying The Road to Hell, I've been down a proper Chris Rea rabbit hole, and it's all really good shit. And I couldn't believe like another one popped out, and it was £1.50 as well. There's a Wire to the Moon or something. Wire on the Moon. Anyways, regardless, it was like definitely one I wanted. I have skipped through that one. So I was like, I definitely want that. So yeah, £1.50, no brainer for some more Chris Rea. And then I saw Tomb Raider on VHS. I don't know if this was in here last time, because this was the one where we got Onimusha from last time. But yeah, I collect all the Tomb Raider stuff. I've got quite a lot of Tomb Raider stuff. I've got like mostly all the games. I've even got the DVD game. I was like, this is just going to be perfect to put on the shelf with the rest of them. It's kind of like with my Resident Evils. I've got the VHSs of the first two films, even though I don't really like the films. It's just something else with, you know, the franchise in it. So, but yeah, I'll definitely get this. It was 50p as well, which is good. I was thinking they're going to ask for something unreasonable. Because people get carried away, don't they? I didn't get anything from Cash Converters, but I was eyeballing this PS1 just to see how much of a deal we got. I mean, it's coming with 2 games in here. I think it's Spyro and Driver, but still 55 quid, and we got ours for 30. I was happy with that. And then I was like, oh, well, while I'm here, I'll see how much they charge for the Aladdin game. He had 30 quid on it. I was like, what up? I was like, well, 1, ours is sealed, and 2, it costs us £1. I was buzzing. Yeah, I'm looking at this Namco arcade stick that is hiding behind these smartphones. The kid in CX said, I'm glad you're buying this. There's no room for it to anywhere. I was like, I had a chunk of credit left, so I decided to get this. It's one of them things where you see the inlays in games of like, oh, I would love one of them. When I was a kid, I used to look at it and think, oh, that was fucking ace. And it turns out it is fucking ace. It weighs a ton. It's like a proper beast. Micro switches and everything, so I was buzzing. So there we go, that's everything I got this time thrifting. If you like this video, be sure to thumbs it up and subscribe to the channel. You can check out what I'm up to at twitter.com/thriftbytes. You can read the old blog at thriftbytes.com. You can see all these videos re-uploaded on odyssey.com/@thriftbytes. And you can sometimes catch me live at twitch.tv/thriftbytes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.